part of this trial until the case was severed. So what do you think's going on here?
Well, I think it could be immunity or a deal, like Lawrence has talked about and you talked about. But it is very weird, though. Why do you put the defendants on your witness list if nothing's been worked out in advance? And if it had been worked out in advance, don't you think we would know that? You're in for a dime, you're in for a dollar. They were charged just like the principal. All of them faced the same charge and the same sentence in this case. So they would have a lot to lose and a lot to gain by stepping up in this trial. And maybe that's because of the severance that they've chosen to go, the prosecutors have chosen to go in this direction, is that they was given an opportunity to offer these some immunity and some ability to get a deal. I don't know what it would be, but it's pretty devastating for the defendant.
DeWitt, do you think if they did testify, it's a stronger case against the main defendant? He's got to be the main defendant. It's his knee on George Floyd's neck. And
Right.
You talk about this case, that's what we're talking about, DeWitt. So do you think that the case would be stronger if these three other officers came in and testified about what they did, what they saw, and why they did it that day?
Stronger is the question. Would it be stronger against Chauvin?
Yeah.
I guess that depends. Look, Chauvin's actions are pretty well documented, right? We know that he's on the neck. We know that he's the most senior officer there and who's kind of directing traffic, if you will, and direction for the other officers as they're participating. With the other officers testifying against them, saying what they did, well, we already know that. It's very well viewed and visibly viewed by everybody. We have great audible, so we can hear some of the conversation, even the concern that Lane announced about excited delirium or positional asphyxia. So I don't know how that, I guess optically, sure. It helps to have, helps the prosecution to have the co-defendants defending or have them testifying, but, I don't know. I would agree with Anna and Lawrence, though. If that is not something that has already been agreed upon, it is a very bold move by the prosecution. But maybe it does signal that, things are still kind of in the wind. And maybe this is a way for the prosecution to put some pressure on the defense to make a decision one way or another.
Vinny, can I add something?
Sure.